Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. If you are new here, my name is Pedro and in today's video I bring you another build from my challenge of building Mt.Komorebi of the new expansion Snowy Escape. So in today's video we are using the Snowy Escape expansion pack, the base game, we are using Get to Work, and we are using City Living. And the building we are doing today is a market. So we are using Get to Work, so we are able to do a retail lot. So this will be a retail lot. In this lot previously was a lounge, is like in the newest part of Mt.Komorebi, and I decided, so it have like a central part with kind of shops and the train station. So I decided to transform that for a retail, so our sims have more things to do than the lounge. Nothing against the lounge, but I think this will bring much more functionality, and I always like to have a retail lot in my save. So this is actually inspired by the Japanese culture. I didn't try to replicate nothing in real life. I was just trying to play a little bit with the expansion and the items, and I'm really happy with the end result. So we are seeing already is the first time I'm using this kind of outside lights with this little balloon lights, and they are really pretty. You can see the fence is red. We always going to make this kind of buildings quite colorful, but in a way of the colors are like we will always have a strong color. So in this case is the red color is quite a bright color, and then we have a dark brown and white to contrast a little bit. So we are flipping a little bit the roofs to give off that more Japanese traditional vibe. And in this lot we will have two physical shops, and you have two options. So this slot is completely set it up if you just wanted to have it in your game, and during your play you wanted to go shopping, you can come here and do it. The original of the shop was to have like a kimono shop, so to have the tradition and use a little bit of the Kaz items in this build. And we will have a toy shop because with this expansion it came a new vending machine, and you have some small toys, and they are where you collect figures. It's quite realistic, and I decided to make a toy shop based on all of that environment. And then we will have a more open space outside with and that's where it came the City Living expansion. So we will have the table, so you can come here and sell your items if you want, or you can sell the paintings you will do in your home. Instead of auto selling, you can come here and you will have the panel from City Living and you can sell your paintings. So we are using very dark tones to contrast with the red. So we are using very dark brown, almost black tone. This will change a little bit. So here is the shop, so it's the kimono shop. On the top of this we will have a kind of lounge. So we will have a microphone, you will have a bunch of skill build items in here, we will have chess tables, we will have a cards table if you want to earn some money. And I bring that from City Living to for the outside playing. So we have a little bit of a stage, so you can play here and earn some money in your playthrough. On the top of this you have a microphone, so you can always train yourself to joke. So it's a little bit of more loungy. I was imagining like you buy some hot drinks or teas and you go upstairs and you enjoy the view through the windows outside. It's going to be very open and really pretty. It will have in that this side on the second floor, it will have the bathrooms too. So we will have 3 bathrooms if I'm not mistaken, and it will have normal things outside. So here I was just idealizing how a shop could be. I was putting here a changing room, so it's like to pretend your Sims can go inside and try the outfit. We will have a bunch of items here I put to sell. Instead of being just cloth items, we will have some wall decorations. Basically, if your Sims buy it, you will buy the whole wall decorations like this one you are seeing in the screen. But it was a good idea like to have the gloves and the ropes you need for hiking. Of course, you can't have just the items individually, but you can buy, or for example, this second one with the jackets and the backpacks was just to in the shop is it looks like you can buy each item, but then when you purchase it was just to pretend to have more items to sell. We will have the vending machines outside of this shop, so you can buy everything in the vending machines, food or even winter items. I put all of them outside. So this is a more like a marketplace, not using the eco living things. We will keep that for another video, but on this one, on this retail, you can own it and you run the shop, or you can just came here and sell your own stuff in the tables or in the art from the boards. In the toy shop, we will have a much open view. It's really, really pretty. I really, really like the wood tone. So as you can see, we change it to have this like effect on the stone. Here we are seeing the changing room. So it just have a mirror and a little poof. The doors, I use it, the sliding doors from Snowy Escape expansion. We're gonna have like, because of the career coming with this expansion, I'm gonna put some shirts, like fold shirts. You can come here and buy it too. We will have a lot of water surrounding this lot, and I really, really like how it ended up. It was quite surprising. I was not having too much high hopes, but I think the end result near to the station, where we call more people for the surrounding areas, because this area we have a festival involved. I think it's the Festival of Youth, is a kids festival, so you always can bring your kids here. You can go shopping. Your kids can go to the festival, or you can go to the festival with them, and is really, really pretty outside. I really I've been enjoying a lot of the new items and the new colors. So the more neutral, nude tones of woods, more natural woods. I'm really, really enjoying that. So here, as you can see, I'm using again platforms. We are having a lot of issues since the update around the platforms, and actually I experienced myself that issues when I was playtesting this building and another buildings coming up to my channel, and I was actually, it's quite frustrating. It's almost not playable, but in build mode is okay, but if you go to actual play right now, it's quite glitchy and bug, and I really, really hope they will fix these problems. I think they are planning to do it during this week, so I think everything will be sorted. So I have done outside very watery space. We are using the new floor inside of the waters to give a more like it's not the Zen garden, but a little bit of that vibe. I was having a lot of issues where to put the vending machines, but they will end up in a complete different place. We are using a lot of bamboos, and I love these lanterns and the new stones coming with this pack. I'm having a lot of fun in building all of this new places for my Sims to explore. And of course, you can do it too. If you enjoy any of my buildings, you can find them in the gallery. So here on this side, on this small building, is where it's going to be the toy shop. And it is much smaller than the other building, but I'm really, really happy with the end result. We're going to open it up. The top part on this one, as you can see, I'm going to remove the floor, and it's going to give much more natural light inside of this building. It will be covered, so it's no problem for snowing or raining if you have the seasons, but it will be much more lighter and breezing inside. We're gonna use in this toy shop not only the toys coming from Snowy Escape, we use it a lot of platforms from Get to Work, and this decalcs on the wall is from Get to Work, and we will use the toys in the decalc so you can find them in the debug menu, or you actually can search around the place you live in the Sims and you can find them. It's like the collectibles, but I just took them from debug, so it was easier for me to build up this store. We are using some more from the kids menu inside of the build by mode. We will have plenty of choice. So here is where is the smaller ones. I didn't put them to sell because I don't believe you can replace them. The game doesn't replace them easily, so I just put it to sell things you can find in the build by mode from your Sims. So all the time you came here, you buy something, and then you go away. If you come back, the game automatically replaces the item has been sold. These counters is really, really good. This is the new counters from Snowy Escape, and is really, really good counters to make shops, to make bakeries, because it have the shelves included on the counters, and is really, really helpful to save space, and you can put much more items on them, and they are really, really pretty, and they are very functional, and we always look for items to be functional in the Sims. We are almost jumping in the other side, is where it's going to be the selling tables coming from City Living, and it's going to have a barbecue. We're going to have a wishing bamboo. I took it from debug. I use a lot of this kind of posters outside, like publicity, to show a little bit of like this is a market, you can put your publicity, or during the night people pass by, put publicity, and that's what I was looking for when I put all around to all the place. So here is where I'm gonna use. So it's this one. You can actually put your paintings on it, and you can sell it from there, or even if you go to City, if you go to San Myscino and you collect the posters, or if you have posters in your inventory, you can actually sell them there. This is the tables I was talking about, and this is the music stand. You need to bring your guitar or your violin, and then you can make some money like that. And you can use all of that items here. Previously, before I made the launch on the second floor, I had put the chess table and the cards table on that second floor, but I cut it out from the video because I will literally transform in something very different, and at the end I much prefer how I had changed it than how I had made it first, and we will see that in a second. We're going to put some greenery. I didn't put it too much greenery outside. We just have some bamboos. We have these bushes, and it's gonna be more or less that. The terrain paint, I was quite embracing the front of it. So if you see the front of this building, you have this kind of color. It's a little bit of a Zen garden there with just that soil and stones. So I was embracing to bring a little bit of that in the front of the building. We are just changing some colors, we're just changing some details, and soon we will jump to the second floor. I love these heaters, and I had some issues with these heaters when I was play testing. They are not functionally properly in my game, and I don't use any mods, so I think everything glitch out when something goes wrong. Everything will go is like a snowball. It's like avalanching the mountain until reach the end of the mountain. Everything goes through it, and I think that is what has happened with all of these glitches and problems in the game. But I'm sure they will sort it out very soon, and we will get back to normality for this week. So here is the toilet. As I told you, it just have the toilets. You have sinks, mirrors, nothing special, some lights, and it is what it is. It doesn't have showers because it doesn't need to have here. Actually, even if in a retail is not a required, so for a lot of buildings and a lot of different type lots is a requirement to have toilets, but if you have a retail, it's funny how you don't need to have toilets. You just need to have a cashier machine if you have get to work, so it's quite easier. But I always decided to put toilets because it's always good, even if you are seeing the surroundings around. If you have a toilet nearby, is always helpful. So here is the lounge I was telling you. It's just a relaxing area inside. So if it's too cold outside, you can came here and heat it up yourself. It's not near to the toilet, so you can recover. If you go before hiking or and other places, you always can pass by here and get some items. And we are soon jumping into the tour of this building. Because it's almost finished this speed build, and I hope you like it and enjoy it and stay with me for the tour. I'm really happy with this building. And here we are in the final building. I hope you enjoy until now. So without further ado, let's have a tour. This is how the outside look and the front. I'm really happy to have this in my game. Is really pretty. It's open here, as you can see, the toy shop. You have 3 floors from the other side. Here on this lower part is where we will have the market, and here is the back of this building. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So if we go through the front of the building, we see this magnificent arch. This came from debug, and it came with snowy escape, so you will find this in the debug menu. If we go through the stairs, we have here the place you can play your instrument and make some money. We have a cards table, we have a chess table, and we have some lounge and a barbecue. We have an easel there in the back so you can paint and then sell it there on the board. We have the selling tables. We have the wishing bamboo so you can leave your wishes here. We have the new recycled beams. What they are really pretty. If we go inside of the toy shop, it's just a shop. I have the new shelves and all of the new music is really pretty. I really like it. And I'm really happy with the end result, and I think it makes all sense to have, like, in a Japanese inspired, to have like a toy collector's place, and it's very traditional and popular there. If we go through the building, we have here outside the vending machines, and here we have the kimono shop. So we are having a glitch in the camera. I will show you in a second how the back it looks, but here we have the things have been selling, and there and here more has been sold out. And here is another mannequin. So here we have 2 of them, and here we have more 2 of them. In the actual play game, you can see them, but in this camera mode, it's glitched out. And finally, if we go up the stairs, we have our lounge area. So here we have the 2 chairs, here we have a fireplace, a microphone if you want to train yourself. We have a high roof. It's really, really pretty. And if we go through this door, we have sinks and the toilets. So here is the bathroom, and is a common bathroom, so any sim can use. And that's it for this building. I'm really, really happy with the end result. It's here on the square, on the more modernized place of Mt.Komorebi. And I think it makes all sense to have like a market like this. So I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like. I will put all the links in the description below, direct for my gallery. And thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in the next one.